What up? It's your man Jason Colossal Smooth. I'm here to talk about Al Black versus Bishop. The champion, Al Black, versus the challenger, Bishop. This was a great match that I was able to put together, and I'm happy that I'm very happy, you know what I'm saying, it happened. But I'm going to really talk about how it was such a surprise and how both of them, Al Black once again able to come through, hitting, punching, you know what I'm saying, great flow. But Bishop able to go above and beyond and do the music video along with lyrical ability, you know what I'm saying, punches, you know, and all that. So I'm just like, right now they setting records. 60, you know what I'm saying, over 100 votes combined. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget about, you know, who's voting for who. Both of them combined got 50 plus views, got 50 plus votes. You know what I'm saying? So as a match, they have already made, you know what I'm saying, history. You know what I'm saying? Just by being able to generate that many votes. I'm gonna tell you the storyline though. The last battle that Al Black had was against Baltimore Madman. So I said to myself, after Baltimore Madman took a horrible loss to Al Black, it seemed that Bishop really was taking up for the Baltimore Madman. Bishop is the Baltimore Madman's homeboy. So I said, you know what? Since they seemed like they, you know, Bishop was really kind of going at it with them. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put Bishop up against Al Black. And it wound up being a great decision. You know what I'm saying? I was happy to have made that decision. They got up into 12 noon tomorrow. That's when we're going to find out, start the counting, and that's when we're going to find out who took this win. I'm telling you though, Bishop hit Al Black on some 48 laws of power types things, man. I'm telling you, Sun Tzu, like, he really hit him on some 48 laws of power. Like, I never said that you couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went above and beyond. Like, and mind you, just like he said in his vlog, he only had 48 hours to do all this. Both of them had their footage to me in 48 hours. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That he was able to do that in 48 hours for real. So not only drop the, you know what I'm saying, not only get the beat, boom, right to the beat, hop in the studio. That's probably the best way to do it, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if people start doing it like that, you know. But if your boss, let me tell you something. No matter how good the visual is on the other side, if your boss is really that fire, it ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, the other person can do about it. You know? And I hear a lot of talk about, oh, you know, whether it's on Smooth side or whether it's the challenger side, you know, people that are home to Smooth TV or the challengers who are just coming into Smooth TV, a lot of them are thinking like, yo, this judging system is crazy. Like, the judging system ain't it. Let me tell you something. Yo, I don't think any judging system really is it. And that's why, like, when I was judging battles, when I had people judging battles, the problem is not the judges. Problem is not the judges. Because even, I'm going to give a great story back in the day. Baltimore Madman, story time. Baltimore Madman versus Sammy. Now, going into this battle, y'all can go look this battle up. It was $100 on the line. Sammy came up with his 100. Madman came with his 100. Boom. Winner takes $200. Everybody thought that Sammy was running at this time. Sammy was running the network at this time. You know what I'm saying? Sammy was a fan favorite. Sammy was top 3. Whenever we asked, yo, who's your top 3 guys or whatever, Sammy was always in the conversation, you know what I'm saying? Baltimore Madman might have been top 5 at the time, you know what I'm saying? But it was amazing how Madman came in there and won. I mean, it was clear. It was clear. Both of them was going off top, though, but it was still clear who the winner was. And after, now, we got money involved. And after the judges said who won, Sammy hollered about, yo, who the fuck was the judges, man? Who was the judges, man? Knowing daggone right well, you did not do your best in that battle. You stumbled in that battle. Talking about you let the weed get to you in that battle. I was just talking to him like maybe a couple weeks ago. The problem is the rappers don't want to take accountability for their losses, for their mistakes. I tell my guys all the time, don't come here to compete. Come here to dominate. Because when you leave room open for debatable, when me and Afterwards battle, okay, I told him this. I said, look, bro, you got to stop competing. You need to freaking dominate. When you leave room for debatable, it was people on the polls. I understand. Like, I won. It don't matter how I won. I won. But here's the thing. If Afterwards it was that much more better than me, it shouldn't have been no debate. Shouldn't have been no debate. That's the thing. Not even trying to compare this, but you had people get on there saying, I really don't know who to vote for. Or you had people saying, man, both of them niggas was ass. You had 17 votes of both of us being trash. So even if I know I didn't do all I could do, and if I ended up losing, then I deserve to lose. But I would have been okay with that because I know I did not put my all into it. I took a day, maybe I took a couple days to write and go ahead and put it out. I was better off doing what your boy Bishop did and did a music video for that joint. I definitely could have put it together, but I ain't want all that to get in the way of this first 48, man. This first 48, you know what I'm saying, is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? We got other competitions going on. We had other competitions go on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something about the pressure of having people, you know what I'm saying, have to come up with the bars within 48 hours, you know what I'm saying, turn them in, and then boom, we vote. Like I said, we've been doing competitions before all that, but it's something, and then over the beat too. Over an original beat. You know what I'm saying? Selected by your boy, you know what I'm saying, Hundo. You know what I'm saying? Hundo really, you know what I'm saying, you know, yeah. Over an original beat, making guys pressured, putting the pressure on guys. That's what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? Before, we was just doing, yo, all right, my track versus your track, like verses. We pretty much was doing track wars, like verses. You know what I'm saying? But even back in the day, we were doing diss tracks against each other, and we would call it track wars. But it's something about this one that's just a little different. It's similar, but it's a little different for real. You know what I'm saying? And then giving it the name First 48, clever. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody know what First 48 is. They got, you know, y'all know what it is. But this battle right here, y'all making history. And instead of blaming the judging system, start dominating your competition. I'm telling you, y'all need to listen. Instead of blaming the judging system, it's not the judges. Y'all not doing the best y'all can do. That's the problem. Y'all not doing the best y'all can do, and y'all looking to point fingers to why you losing instead of just looking at it like, yo, maybe I did, yeah, maybe I could have went in harder, whatever. That's what y'all got to start doing. You know what I'm saying? If I lost the afterwards, whether it was when we was in the ring, because I hopped in the ring with him too, and it was not on my platform. I hopped in the ring with him. It wasn't on my platform. We was on another platform. None of us were known there. He did his 3 rounds, 2 minutes. I did my 3 rounds, 2 minutes. We had 5 unknown judges that did not care for neither one of us. And they picked me 4-1. Why? It's because I came there to freaking win. But if I would have lost, it would have been because, not because the judges, because judging ain't nothing but an opinion. Judges ain't nothing but an opinion. And y'all taking these opinions y'all taking it to heart too hard, yo. Y'all really taking them to heart. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at yourself, instead of looking in the mirror, y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying, blame judging. So the way I did this judging is, y'all left it up to the people. I left it up to the people, you know? Not to try to compare like something like American Idol or something like that, but, yo, they leave it up to the people. You know what I'm saying? When you vote for your president, I know there's electoral colleges and stuff like that, but, yo, they leave it up to the people. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's just... The judging, I know the judging determines who moves on to the next. But at the end of the day, when I left it up to the people, y'all got to do y'all campaigning, yo, y'all got to do y'all campaigning just like the presidents, man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all what to do in the vlogs, you know what I'm saying? If y'all was watching the past first 48s, y'all got to do y'all campaigning, man. You notice when I started posting up all those memes after I dropped my response to afterwards, to back up what I was saying, constructive criticism, the people choice, built the platform. You all right with me, because you already in my head. Let me tell you something. I don't really like to tell my secrets. And I don't even care if everybody leave after this. But since I've started doing these voting on the polls and stuff, the competitors will add their people in the group. The people, I already done gave this out. I already done talked about this. They add the people in the group. When they add the people in the group, now the group has 1,000 more, you know what I'm saying, followers in there. Which means every time I post something, that's 1,000 more followers inside on the YouTube channel. Which means when we finally start doing these events again, hopefully that's 1,000 more people that come out to these events. We got 1,000 more viewers that are really, you know what I'm saying, digging the network, the platform. I knew what I was doing when I said, yo, we letting the people vote. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's the people voting, what do y'all do when we was, all right, great example. I'm going to give you another. I love the story. I love doing the storytelling. I've lost some battles in my day. Great guy. You know what I'm saying? Dude, J Smooth Vito, right? He calls me out on stage. I'm doing my show at the Black Hole, right? I'm about to do my set. It was very disrespectful of him but it's hip hop. So anyway, me and Jay Smoothito, we go way back to high school. Yo, I am hungry, bro. Yo, bring me over a chicken box or something. So me and the dude, I'm about to say Hardeman name. You little girl. So me and the dude, Jay Smoothito, let me get to the story. We at the Black Hole. It's a whole show going out. Shout out to Celsius. He put the show together, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I'm about to do my show. He gets on stage. He used to call himself Jay Smooth, right? So he gets on stage and he say, my name used to be Jay Smooth. I'm about to give y'all the real. My name used to be Jay Smooth. So, in his name, he used to call himself like Jay Smooth. So anyway, he hops on stage and he says, he takes somebody else's mic and he says, I'm the real Jay Smooth. Right? I'm not prepared or anything like this. Clearly, he had to been prepared. He knew what he was going to do. He gets on stage and he says, I'm the real Jay Smooth. Right? Gotta hydrate. So, Celsius being the host, well, I guess we got a battle for the name. Jay Smooth. So, this is 2009. Had to been like 2009, 2008. So I say, yo, I'm with whatever. I'm not backing down, you feel me? It's a battle. I shouldn't have battled, but it's a battle. You know, I wasn't prepared, so I come with some freestyle stuff. But at the time, he was doing his thing locally. I ain't really had that many people, you know what I'm saying, coming out with me to go see me perform. Maybe like five people in the crowd, maybe like that. That's probably all I had. Long story short, we battled. They let the crowd decide. They didn't say, oh, let's pick out some judges and really go ball for ball to see what it was. He had his bars. I had my bars. They let the crowd decide. I got some noise. He got some noise, but he had more noise. So he won. That was like an unofficial battle for our name. So I changed my name to Colossal Smooth. So now my name is Colossal Smooth because I lost that battle versus Jay Smoothito. Now, what was I going to do? Hey, yo, who was the judges? Who was all them people? I didn't have no people in the stands. That's not fair. I didn't have no people in the stands. That's not fair. You didn't hear me saying that. I went on here and chalked it up. You know what? Fuck it. I got in it. I got into the competition. It's not like I said, no, I'm not battling. You know what you're getting into before you get into it. So I said, you know what? Forget it, man. I'm going to just go ahead. Fuck it, man. I tried to change my name to Big Yo Smooth. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even figure out another name. But at the end of the day, I honored it. I said, you know what? Forget it, man. I am going to change my name. I'm going to keep the Smooth, but I'm going to take the J off. So I was no longer Jay Smooth. You know what I'm saying? But the point of this story was I did not blame Smoothito. I did not blame Celsius. I did not blame the platform. I did not blame the crowd. I did not blame unimaginary judges. I just took it. I learned from it. So from that point on, you can't catch me slipping when it comes to the battle stuff. I don't battle. I host a platform, but you still ain't going to catch me slipping on a battle tip. I'm ready to take anybody's head off at any time. The thing about that is, I know a lot of y'all. Hey, give me a towel. They got me hot, man. The thing about that is, all right, let's just say Smooth won because I'm more popping. Let's just say that. Nigga, so what? All right, So what? Let's just say I won because Smooth popping for real. Like, you got afterwards, he ain't got no fans, but Smooth got a little bit more fans, right? Let's just say that. And I won only because of that. So what, yo? So what? Hey, shut the fuck up. Yo, he's... Hey, yo said a titty popped out. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at y'all too, you know what I'm saying? So they just talking a whole bunch of crazy stuff, you feel me? You know, referring to what I'm going off of, but peep this though. Peep this though. Afterwards don't got as many fans as me, right? Yo, so what? He knew what he was getting into when he came at me. Why don't you get your fans up? Get your fans up, yo. The reason why none of us are famous is because we don't got the local people on our side. We don't got, wherever we're from, we don't got them on our side. That's why we don't get no love in when we do shows. That's why we're not getting no plays on our, you know what I'm saying, on our music. That's why we're not getting, you know what I'm saying, that's why we can't sell tickets. You can't sell tickets because you're not popping. I'm only preparing you for the big words. I mean, for the big leagues. Get your fans up, yo. I'm sick of dealing with artists that's coming to these shows by themselves. I'm sick of you artists coming to the shows by yourself. I'm putting a lot of money into the shows and stuff only for y'all to come by yourself. So you're complaining online that you don't got no fans. Oh, he only winning because he got more fans. Yo, he's only getting money because he got more fans. Get your fans up. What makes you think you, so you nice. So you nice only in the house, right? So you nice only at the cookouts, right? Like no one knows about you. You only nice like underground. Cause you don't got your fans up. You don't got no, like no one wants to show you no love. It's a reason why ain't nobody showing you no love. Why don't you look in the mirror and stop blaming the judges and the platform? You only nice in the crib, yo? Come on, bro. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason. Like, it's a whole bunch of reasons why I did it like this. You know what I'm saying? Practice getting your fans up. Practice getting your fans up. Al Black will forever be remembered for coming, like he's gone down into Smooth TV history books. Al Black, it will always be remembered for bringing his hood behind him, for having his hood behind him. I wish I was throwing a real event to really see how many he bring out. Those people like Al Black are the people I must pay. He got leverage. He has leverage. Al Black, if Al Black telling me, if I tell Al Black, yo, I'm trying to throw a showcase, yo, I need you to perform. He had 97 votes. If Al Black say I'm selling 97 tickets, Al Black is getting paid the bread on a local tip. Y'all asking me to pay y'all, but y'all can't even bring 5 people at the door? Well, I owe you some bread. I owe you some bread. I owe you some bread. Nah, we'll talk. We'll talk. You know what I'm saying? With that lie, Doug was definitely a person that was bringing some people at the door. You know what I'm saying? And but Doug left. But Doug, you know what I'm saying, Doug was already quick to move on anyway. Before, you know what I'm saying, Smooth could negotiate anything with him. He was already in pit fights, inbox, you know what I mean, talking about, I'm trying to come over there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Doug was already, you know what I'm saying, like, already doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out a way to get away from Smooth TV Network, even when we was popping. You know what I'm saying? Before we was popping for real. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how Doug feels nowadays. You feel me? But I hope that me and Doug, you know what I'm saying, can work something out. And if Doug can pull in 5 people at the door, then Doug, you know what I mean, at the least is getting $50 a show. I know that ain't nothing, but you let me know what you getting right now a show. You let me know what you getting right now a show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you getting more than that, you feel me, then yo, but listen. Let me end this off, you know what I'm saying, by pretty much saying Al Black versus Bishop, no matter who wins. Al Black versus Bishop, no matter who wins, yo, this was a great source of promo. That's number one. Y'all need to look at it on that side. Forget the $50, yo. Forget the win. How many more people know Bishop now? All of Al Black people know Bishop, and all the Bishop people know Al Black. And guess what they gonna say? Man, I know y'all from that Smooth TV event, yo. You see how we just put that together for you? Corona or not, man, we still gonna keep moving. We still gonna keep moving, man. Think of it for the promo. This is promo. Even battle rap. People don't really want to be a famous battle rapper. That's not really the end all goal. People want to get on Wildin' Out when they become a battle rapper. People want to do albums when they become a battle rapper. No one really wants to be a professional battle rapper. There are people that do it, but that's not really the goal. This battle rap, everything is for the promo. Use it for what it is. While all the traffic is going through the channel right now, while all the traffic is going through the page right now, post your music video. People want to see more of you, Bishop. People want to see more of you, Al Black. Smooth TV Network. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Smooth TV Network. With my network, make a bitch network. Make sure y'all go and vote. 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. We will figure out if Al Black will continue to be the champion, or we will find out if Bishop will be the new champion of First 48. I want to give a shout out to the loyal people of the network that's been here for 10 years plus, whether they was voting, being a fan, coming out, being a fam. I want to thank y'all. I want to thank, you know what I'm saying, the boy Hundo, for even coming up with as far as the idea that these guys need to come off of random beats. And we need to see them rap off of random beats. I wanna shout out him for picking such great beats, because without the great beat for y'all to kill, y'all probably wouldn't like it. I want to shout out all the battle rappers of Smooth TV that ever came through. Whether you came and left, or came and stayed, or came, left, and came back, I want to thank you. I want to thank you because you're watching right now. And that's really all that matters to me. That's really all that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because you making the network possible right now. Yo, ain't nobody rapping over no trap beats, Hardiman. Ain't nobody rapping over no trap beats, yo. You know what, Hardiman? We might even do that for you. If you say you hop on maybe the next 2 or something like that, you know, we might even do that for you. You know what I'm saying? To make, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'll still be a random beat or whatever. But yo, let me end this, man. I could keep going all day. Y'all know me. But I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's stop making excuses. And let's get it. Let's get it. You feel me? Let's stop making excuses. And let's get it. Let's get this win. No matter who you are, let's get this win. And let's stop making excuses, man. Get your fans up. That's the word for the day. Get your fans up.